Winning the lottery should be a life-changing moment, the start of a new journey, a dream fulfilled. For Urooj Khan, a businessman from Chicago, that moment did come. But the dream ended before it even began. In July 2012, Urooj Khan scratched a lottery ticket worth $1 million. And less than a month later, he was dead. Initially ruled as natural causes, it wasn't until weeks later that a shocking revelation changed everything. Urooj had been poisoned. And the killer is still unknown. This is the disturbing true story of Urooj Khan, a man who achieved the American dream, only to have it taken from him in the most mysterious and tragic way imaginable. Born in India in the 1960s, Urooj Khan was a hard-working man with modest beginnings. He immigrated to the United States and settled in Chicago, where he opened a successful dry cleaning business. His life was steady and respectable. A man of faith, Urooj had recently completed a pilgrimage to Mecca, a spiritual journey sacred to Muslims, and was proud of what he had built for himself and his family. Despite modest success, Urooj had big dreams: to expand his business, invest in his community, and help others. He lived in a small home with his wife, Shabana Ansari, and her teenage daughter, his stepdaughter. Urooj was not a habitual gambler. After his pilgrimage, he'd even sworn off gambling entirely. But one day, he made an impulsive stop at a 7-Eleven and bought a $30 scratch-off ticket. That ticket changed everything. He won the Illinois Lottery's top prize, $1 million. He chose the lump sum option, collecting roughly $425,000 after taxes. He was modest in his celebration, telling reporters, "Winning the lottery means I can breathe again. I can move forward. I can help people." But then, just one day after he received his check, Urooj Khan suddenly collapsed at home after dinner. He never recovered. He was rushed to the hospital, but declared dead just hours later. At first, the Cook County medical examiner ruled his death a result of natural causes, specifically, hardening of the arteries. But someone in the family wasn't satisfied. A relative requested further testing. And that changed everything. Weeks later, toxicology reports revealed that Urooj Khan had been poisoned with a lethal dose of cyanide. His death certificate was amended. His case was reclassified as a homicide. Authorities exhumed his body, launched an investigation, and zeroed in on those who might benefit from his sudden death. The most obvious motive: the lottery money. He had not finalized his will before claiming his winnings, which created a legal dispute between his wife and his siblings. Court battles ensued. Family members were pitted against one another. Meanwhile, detectives looked into who made his final meal, and why the house had been cleaned and repainted shortly after his death. But despite all the suspicion, no charges were ever filed. The source of the cyanide was never determined. The mystery remained unsolved. Many suspected his wife, Shabana, but authorities never found enough evidence to proceed. The story eventually faded from national headlines, but the family's pain never did. Urooj Khan never got to enjoy the blessing he believed had arrived. His dreams of growing his business, giving to his mosque, and caring for his family died with him. Instead of starting a new chapter, his life ended in a tragedy that left a trail of unanswered questions. And to this day, no one knows who killed him. Urooj Khan's story reminds us that not all lottery wins lead to happiness. Sometimes, they unearth secrets, jealousy, and hidden dangers that money alone can't fix. What should have been a fresh start became the end of a dream, and the beginning of a haunting mystery. If you found this story shocking, emotional, or thought-provoking, don't forget to support our channel. Subscribe to True Lottery Stories for more real-life tales of lottery winners who faced incredible twists of fate. We share stories that inspire, warn, and reveal what happens after the jackpot is claimed. Like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss another unbelievable story, and share this with someone who thinks the lottery only brings good fortune. Because here on True Lottery Stories we know winning the lottery isn't always the end of the struggle. Sometimes, it's just the beginning.